Play guys, number 6 here.
Alright, oh, you guys are good to go. Alright, so we're seeing him start with Captain Falcon. Newk just stands in place. He's like, alright, you're going to have to approach eventually, because if you don't, I just get to charge Waft. So Jinx is playing a lot safer than he did earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falcon's a very aggressive character, so Nuke's going to want to stay back for a while.
Also, I mean, that's just the way Newk plays Wario. We've seen some pretty aggressive Warios, like Reflex. Reflex is always super aggressive.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. If he can get JntaBeast off stage, and if he can work the down air spike like Reflex does, this game is over. Oh.
Had that.
Or, you know, you can just stage spike him twice. That's an option too, apparently.
He gets a bite off stage, and it could be possibly over Falcon at any percent.
Well, I mean, we saw that happen in their last match, and Jinta didn't mash out, so he went up, and then Newk went down. So Newk ended up dying, and JntaBeast didn't. So it became a much closer game, but Newk still ended up winning it, just because of like shenanigans and being a slightly better player.
Right.
But Newk only at 85% right now, getting his bonus tickets on JntaBeast right now. I like that Jinta's getting a little bit more aggressive again. In this matchup, you really do have to be aggressive. You can't let Wario camp it out and build up that Waft for no reason.
Exactly.
Oh, catches that Waft already. Not even 2 minutes in. All right, so 1 second.
I guess it's going to go Mario next.
Well, he tried that last match, and he got bopped. Like, pretty sure he got 2 stock, but he got 2 stock there too. So. Okay, I was gonna say I don't see the Doc working out because Doc has horrible recovery, but I can see Pit doing interesting things.
With a good recovery and able to go off stage very far, he could definitely have this.
When's the last time you saw Jinta play Pit?
The other day, actually.
The other day? Okay.
Yeah.
I know for a little while he was trying to like work on his Pit for my Luigi, and then that just never worked out for him, so we ended up switching to Captain Falcon just for me.
Yeah, we did a friendlies the other day, Meta Knight versus Dark Pit, and I believe I won one of the games with a 2 stock, but the other 2 that he won.
So, I mean, I'm going to assume the Dark Pit's a little bit polished then. He's keeping it pretty even right now, but it won't take a lot for Newk to run away with the stock.
He loves getting the up airs and up smash setups with his grabs.
I like the use of Nair there in neutral. He's starting to look a little bit more like Reflex. Gets punished for something there.
The up air here.
I'm not sure if it's match, like being unfamiliar with the matchup, but Newk seems to be struggling a little bit. Either that or he's just trying to fill Jinta out a little bit.
Dark Pit's not a character you see too often.
Not anymore, at least. I know early on, Pit was pretty solid. Nairo was a Pit main for a while.
Right.
Yeah, and then he's like, nah, never mind, Pit's garbage. Oh, just roll 3 times to get behind him. I guess it works, right?
And kills him with the up smash.
Good up smash. Very much so. Newk playing a little bit from behind, but again, Wario is never out of the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, that Waft will be live in about 15 seconds. Alright. Bike covering so many options. He's like, yeah, man, I can do something unsafe because I know the bike's going to be there to bail me out so many times.
Exactly.
Down air, yeah, stage bike, not making it back from that.
He's got the Waft ready.
Alright. He doesn't have any rage, so things actually pretty even right now. We probably won't see the Waft come out until around like 80% when it'll kill, unless JntaBeast just starts running away and putting on a ton of damage on Shane. Shane looking a little bit more confident right now.
Right.
Doing more damage. Doing more of his playstyle instead of trying to emulate Reflex more. Oh, just walks at him with the bike.
Surprised JntaBeast hasn't used Dark Pit side B.
I mean, that's normally reserved for like a kill option most of the time, though, isn't it? Oh, catches him with the Waft. you guys laughing at something else, or? Oh.
He did a forward B, so it brought him closer to him on stage, and then he up B.
You got that Marth.
Going with the Marth for Wario. That's actually a really bad matchup for Newk. I'm not gonna lie.
It is?
Yeah, because the sword is a distro and hitbox, and Wario doesn't have any tools to outspace him.
Right.
So if he can play keep away, theoretically Jinta should win. But I mean, Newk's a solid player, so even in a bad matchup, it's not beyond him to win. And we've seen him come back from like not necessarily huge deficits, but deficits before from just like either being in a bad matchup or not being super familiar with it. Like here, we saw Jinta take the first game,
Right.
but Newk was like, "Nah, man, I'm still me, and I have options, and I'm just gonna start outplaying you eventually once I figure out what you're trying to do." Like Jinta has always been a heavy read player, in my opinion.
Very.
Yeah. So if you can just mix it up enough to not get called out on a lot of the reads, you'll be doing all right. Or if you just outread him,
Right.
because I know every time I beat him, that's what he always says. He's just like, he got outread by me. But looks like Newk is getting ready to take this 3-0.
Most of the times I beat JntaBeast is all based on lucky read.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like lucky reads shouldn't be a thing if it's... we call those hard reads in Smash. There's no luck. It's just the super hard reads. Alright, a little bit of Sharkin. Alright, starting to look a little bit like Reflex again. Doesn't look like Jinta mashes out of that bite at all. That one, he looked like he was trying a little bit better.
Right. I always tend to mash out of Wario's bite whenever I get hit by it.
I mean, you have to, otherwise you eat like 15 damage for no reason. Stage spike, oh, misses a sweet spot. That is super unfortunate. Alright, and Newk takes that 3-0. Grand final, here at Typo House Weekly, in Warner Robins, Georgia, at Here's Villains on Russell Parkway. Alright, you guys hanging around for dollar low tiers tonight, or? Yeah.